He tasks me. He tasks me, and I shall have him. I shall follow him round the moons of Nebulon, and round the Antares maelstrom, and round perdition's flames before I give him up. Watch this. Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan. Universally hailed as one of the best, if not the best, Star Trek feature film ever made. This is the measuring stick whereby all other Star Trek films are measured by. This is the film that every Star Trek film has to live up to. It has everything. It has a great story. It has action and adventure. People die. There is a huge space battle in a nebula. One of the main characters die. Yeah, that's not a spoiler. I'm pretty sure you knew anyway. Oh yeah, and it has two of the best things ever filmed. William Shatner's toupee and Ricardo Montalban's chest. So the story is a good one. We start out the movie with Admiral Kirk overseeing the new cadets' training in the Kobayashi Maru test, the no-win scenario, the test that Kirk took 3 times and had to cheat in order to pass, because as we all know, Bill Shatner does not believe in the no-win scenario. Meanwhile, Chekhov is off on the USS Reliant with Captain Tyrell looking for a suitable planet with which Starfleet can test the Genesis device on. Along the way, they come upon a ship on a planet that they thought was barren and desolate, and that just happens to be the planet of the once and powerful Wizard of Khan. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Khan is back. So what does he do? He infects Tyrell and Chekhov with these gross little earworms that makes them susceptible to suggestion. He steals the Reliant, takes the rest of his crew off, and goes in search for Kirk, making a little pit stop at Regulin Station where he slaughters everybody, and oh yeah, he steals the Genesis device. So everybody on Regula is dying, and Dr. Carol Marcus, who happens to be Admiral Kirk's little old plaything from back in the day, is calling up Kirk frantically, wanting to know why Starfleet is stealing Genesis and why all this stuff is happening. And Kirk, like the good overgrown Boy Scout that he is, goes barreling to save her and to save the son that he never knew he had. Yeah, talk about a deadbeat dad. So in the middle of all this investigating, the USS Reliant just appears out of nowhere and attacks the Enterprise, and as the ship is badly damaged, Kirk wants to know who it is that's attacking him, and finally he comes face to face with this man. The movie culminates in a fantastic cat and mouse game between the USS Reliant and the USS Enterprise in the Mutara Nebula. A wonderful space battle, beautifully executed. The special effects are fantastic. And just when Kirk thinks that he's destroyed Khan, Khan detonates the Genesis device on board the USS Reliant, and the only way for a badly crippled Enterprise to get out of there before this whole thing blows is for Spock to go into the warp core and reinitialize the engines in order for them to warp out of there before everything gets terraformed into a giant planet. Yes, it was that damn epic. This movie has everything that Star Trek the Motion Picture didn't have. A fantastic story, wonderful special effects, better uniforms. It has an epic space battle and an even more epic villain, and one of the main characters bites it. I don't know how this movie could get any better. I mean, we have Bill Shatner and Ricardo Montalban trying to outact each other at every turn. It's fantastic. And it stands up to the test of time, and this movie looks fantastic on Blu-ray. I mean, this thing looks like it was shot last month. So this is the best of the best of the best of Star Trek. This is the movie that the fans use to measure every single other Star Trek film that has come out since The Wrath of Khan. Is it that good? You bet your ass it's that good. It's that damn good. Come back next time where we review Star Trek 3, the odd-numbered movie, The Search for Spock, and we'll see if it lives up to the hype. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and come back for more.